Good afternoon, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I have been thinking about a blog that I recently wrote, which was about abundance. And then of course, in contemplative time, went along with this thinking of abundance. And I'll put the link to the blog just under this video. But I was thinking about good things. And, do you know, I think we all know what kind of things are good for ourselves, right? So, what things we enjoy the most, what things we desire the most things that we might experience that bring us happiness, right? And I remembered that, wow, about 20 years ago, the first book I ever pitched, I guess the word would be, to a publisher was called Too Much of a Good Thing. And this intention behind that book was literally related to my awareness of traditional Chinese medicine and how anything that we like and we like more and more, so let's say it's food, will affect the channels that actually need that food initially, but then too much food will then make those channels not so strong anymore. So similarly, it could be sleep. We can think that everyone needs sleep. What about too much sleep? And you do know that most people know that oftentimes when people are depressed, they might desire sleeping more and more. So there's that. So that was my intention behind that book. Unfortunately, at that time, I was not able to publish that book because there was another person who was doing a self-help book that publisher had just taken on. Today, I have just finished, and you might know, creating a book of poetry and contemplative poetry and photography. And I loved creating this, and I thought, wow, there's so much similarity between 20 years ago and now in my thinking about things, although it's much more expanded today. So I came across a couple of quotes that I wanted to share with you. One is by the Buddha, and it says, "If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way." And I love this because if you know me, and some of you do, I do love sharing meals. I love when I've cooked something. If I know a neighbor might not have cooked something, I love dropping something off or I love sharing it. I love eating meals with people. I love sharing food. It's again, but that's something because I'm comfortable with cooking, for example, and I love communicating with people. So part of my enjoyment comes from connecting with people. And I was thinking about this and this also being something about abundance and what one can share. And I thought about a friend that I have that used to have these huge parties, and people would meet each other for the first time at these parties and turn into friends for life, like for many years. So, and I myself had gone to parties at his birthday time that created friendships that I still keep in touch with today, which is so beautiful. And it wasn't just me, it was other people connecting with people. And again, this was something that this person was able to do, was connect people. And that was part of the abundance that was flowing through him and continues to today. And this is what I find so interesting, that if we start understanding what we're able to share freely with others, and certainly I can share my thoughts and um, I think my positivity, my laughter, my humor, my joy, my excitement about day-to-day experiences even, and I do this in my practice as well as in my personal life, right? And that's such a fun experience and awareness to have too. So today I would love if you spend 5 minutes after this video to see what is it that you know you do really well. It could be that you smile all the time. And what a beautiful thing to share with the world, right? So it's not that you might be the most generous person financially, perhaps, and you're the one who gives the best gifts at Christmas, and Christmas is coming up, right? But maybe you're the person who laughs the most at Christmas. Maybe you're the person who speaks the most to everyone who is at the Christmas family dinner, right? So maybe you're the one who is that bridge between connecting people. Maybe you're the person who brings the best music to a situation, right? So maybe you are the one who plays the best music in the car, or maybe you're the one who talks about the most uplifting things with the people that you meet. And again, it could be as simple as a smile. And I'd love for you to do that for 5 minutes to just try to figure out what is it about you that you can share generously, abundantly with the world around you. And of course, this has to come through your own system too, which means it's going to benefit you and then the world around you. And so today I wanted to end with this quotation, which is also by the Buddha. So I guess I'm in a direction of Buddhistic thinking, which is very much in line with ancient scriptures of all sorts. So this quotation says, happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to yourself and others. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to yourself and others. Now, don't you think it's kind of ironic and yet not that I would come across this quotation today while I am feeling blissful about some of the people that have reached out to me to get a copy of my poetry book? And I am so excited that some people are interested. And if you're interested, of course, you know how to reach me. I am so appreciative for you being here today, listening to this, and I wish you a fabulous day ahead. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.